We are now live.
Hi everybody.
Hi friends. Sorry we're a few minutes late today.
Welcome to It's Fine Fridays.
Welcome to It's Fine Fridays. My name is Helena.
My name is Megan.
And you can't see it right now, but my cat Gus is literally cozied up right beside us. So he took up the important real estate and we had to adjust our setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, how was everyone's week? How is it Friday already?
We are having whiskey. Again, it's just so good.
It's really good. It's amazing. It's that salted caramel stuff. Two things. Thanks for everyone who hopped on and watched either live last week with us or went back and watched the IGTV. It was so fun sharing our first session with you and having a couple good laughs. We were looking forward to this actually all week.
Yeah, I'm glad that a lot of you jumped in on it and appreciated it, and it felt like it landed how we wanted it to with all of you, so that's great.
Yes, and today we are talking about how we really feel about social media influencers. If you asked me what the fuck a social media influencer was like a year and a half ago, I would be like, I have no clue. I still sort of wonder, I'm like, what do they actually do?
Yes.
And how do they actually put food on their table and pay for their mortgage or their rent?
Yeah.
We're going to dive into that a little bit more.
I was surprised that so many wanted social media influencers.
Oh, because we have juicy fucking living at home alone during COVID stories that you miss out on now.
Yeah, we were way too prepared for that one. I was like, oh, definitely people want to know about that, but
Like,
apparently not.
All of the ridiculous things that happen.
Yeah, even this week, I was like, oh, I did this week. I can't wait to tell them on Friday. And then majority, not even majority, but definitely more than half were
Cheers,
like
Danielle.
influencers.
Hi, Bonnie. Maybe it's because people thought that living alone during COVID would have been a depressing
Or
conversation.
sad. It's really not.
It's really not sad. It's quite fantastic.
Yeah, it's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Oh well, we'll save it for another time.
Save it for another time. So, social media influencers, we were late because we were busy trying to become one.
Basically. We had to take, so after when we post this, there's a system. So it's like we have a cover photo ready with the episode 2. So when it goes on IGTV, you can see that's episode 2 and it's all ready and pretty. So we were like needed a picture. So we went to 3 different rooms in the house, and we should have done it when there was daylight, but it's dark now, and then we had to put on different presets, and you can't be an influencer if you don't have presets. That's another hot tip. If that's a career move for you, you need presets.
I don't even know how to use. I downloaded presets and I don't know how to fucking use them, and I'm waiting for Megan to teach me. Like, that's again the difference in our age, is that I don't.
And
Megan's
again,
like, it's just easy. It's just easy. I'm like,
but again, I learned about presets from Courtney. So Courtney just keeps getting all the credit, and then she teaches me, and then I teach Lena.
we want to hire Courtney. We just can't afford to pay her yet.
No, one day.
Hi, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
Thanks for hopping on. I'm glad you got to make it this week. Yeah, so my knowledge of social media influencers is actually quite limited because I'm like late to the game and I live under my yoga rock. But now that I've started to understand a little bit more about them, yeah, we all want to hate them. We all want to hate the person who has an account with like 20... Oh, background looks great. We have a filter on this right now.
Yeah.
You know, I go to someone's account and I'm like, how the fuck do they have 200,000 followers or more? I'm like, what do they do? What do you even do?
And they're like getting gifted product that's like hundreds of dollars worth of free product, and it's like,
how did you get there? So we all want to get mad at them, but who doesn't want free shit? Everybody wants free shit. I want stuff. I want you to send me things. I want to be able to go online and just be like, hey, when I say things online, people are influenced by it.
hey, listen.
Yeah, and I'll just talk about your shit and people will buy it from you.
Yeah. And you can't say you don't follow influencers. Like, we all do. I definitely have like a favorite 5 who I go to almost every day.
Because they're funny.
Yeah, they're funny, or I don't know, they just have really pretty things.
Like the influencers that I'm inspired by, Courtney, I'm inspired by Courtney.
Yeah, obviously.
I like ones that are like travel based. Like people who get paid to travel, that's like on my bucket list. If someone would pay me, like give me an Airstream and be like, go be cool in an Airstream all over Ontario, plug IFF Discover.
Yeah.
And we've had to get a little bit more like, okay, so how do you break into that world of...
Yeah, because there's like different versions. Well, there's like the history lesson. Yeah, there's like different versions. There's like the macro influencer.
Paris Hilton was the first influencer.
She was.
You taught me that.
Yeah. And there's so she's a macro influencer, so that's kind of what started the whole like you love to hate them because they have so much money already, they're getting free product, and they have like millions of followers. But then there started the trend in the last couple of years, the micro influencer, which are people like us, or people who have like 20,000 followers.
Small accounts, but local community. You taught me this too. Like local impact.
Because micro influencers save big brands money because they don't have to pay them as much. And they don't have to pay them as much.
That's for Blake, sorry.
I thought when he said Blake, I'm like, Blake from Bachelorette's here.
No, that's just my friend Blake Mondi from high school.
Happy you're here, but too bad you're not Blake Moynes.
But Blake the Snake. It's a thing. It's a thing.
Anyways, so micro
back to our history lesson.
Save brands money, and micro influencers have bigger engagement. So there's lots of comments, and there's people engaging on their content.
It's kind of like when I was a Lululemon ambassador, I was really just like a Lululemon influencer, kind of. Like we did lots of community shit, but it was like, they wanted people like me in the yoga industry walking around, strutting their stuff. Gus, am I pissing you off? His tail's just like
I'm trying to
going,
sleep.
he's going. So then a little while ago, especially when COVID kind of hit, and we're like, okay, how are we going to get people just to like send us stuff and do things? Like Megan's actually got hit up a few times on...
Yeah, I've gotten a few deals.
Yeah, we're getting out. We're getting out there, guys.
Yeah.
We're getting out there.
They're doing good, and they've been like different ones. They've been like for events, some for
you
product.
got some tickets to free stuff.
Yeah, some for product. There's been one that just reached out to me recently that we're trying to define the details. There's only been one I had to sign an actual contract for, so that's been pretty real for Glow Niagara.
Oh yeah.
So that was pretty legit.
Is that through Niagara Parks or no?
No.
Oh.
No. But that's the other thing too, is what makes influencers interesting is that there's not always money exchanged. Sometimes it's just product, and then sometimes there's a contract involved.
The goal is to get paid.
Yes. So sometimes there's a contract involved, sometimes there's not.
I don't know if no one else really understands like influencers. I didn't at all. I was like, do they have day jobs? Do they work a 9 to 5 and then just like have a cool life outside of that? Because like the real good influencers, they must be on social media and on Instagram. Like their job is Instagram. They're on it every day.
Yeah. I'm
even overwhelmed sometimes by like the Instagram game.
Well, there's been some where they've started doing what's called an ad break, where they recognize that this is for those that claim it's their full-time job. They recognize that sometimes it's just like deal after deal after deal, or for whatever life crises, all of a sudden they have deadlines and they have to have certain things posted or storied by then. So they call it an ad break, which is kind of like watching TV, but you're watching their real life and then they do an ad. Like,
who are some of my favorite? Really like Bird's Papaya.
Yeah, I love Sarah Nicole. She is a babe.
What things would I not promote?
Anything that does not align with our vision and our mission and our brand.
I'm trying to think of actually something I would not promote. Oh, that's a good question.
Well,
feminine hygiene products. Don't think I wouldn't, but I would still take free stuff. And if it was like good for the environment and sustainable, take it back. Maybe I would.
Yeah, I think it also really depends on how they interact with you.
Okay, so this side note, I got sent booze once. Remember, I got a case of booze.
Oh yeah, I got that vodka too sent to me.
Yeah, we've got a few things.
Yeah.
So I've got some booze sent to me, and it was so hard. I'm not gonna obviously say who the booze was from, but it was fucking shit. It tasted terrible, and it had artificial flavors in it, and like stuff that aspartame stuff that gives me a nasty headache. And it was so hard for me because I'm like, I don't like this. Like I have to like it.
Yeah.
I have to like it to want to talk about it. I have to believe in the product.
Yeah. Well, the good influencers are the ones who test the things first.
Who was it that I saw online? There were these female influencers that were even like, is it Cat and Nat? Cat and Nat.
Might be.
They're...
The moms?
A lot of women online right now who are influencers are promoting like sex toys.
Oh, yeah.
Huge.
That's
it's
Cat
like
and Nat.
it's Cat and Nat.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, if you don't know Cat and Nat, they're very funny. They do Mom Truth Fridays.
They're hilarious.
They're really funny. They're like aggressively funny.
Yeah, my sister Abby told me about them, and I started to like them. I appreciate their funny business side. That's what kind of inspired this a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Because we're like, we're always so serious. Like,
Always
why
so,
can't we
like,
show like our funny side?
We're not all yoga zen.
Yeah, we
Like,
don't
if
just
you
drink green juice. We never drink green
I
juice.
never drink green juice. I've had
but-
shit in my crisper for like 2 or 3 weeks, being like, I'm gonna juice you. Don't tell my mother. I bought a juicer.
I'm gonna juice
All right,
you.
I got a juicer for Christmas because I really wanted one, and I was obsessed with it for a summer. Oh, I gotta pull out that juicer. I'm like, I'm gonna juice you apples, beets, celery, carrots.
Yeah.
Maybe if I juice stuff, I would get some deals, some influencer deals.
Trendy.
Is juicing still trendy?
Only if you're in LA, really.
Only if you're in LA, and then if you're in LA, you gotta put CBD oil in it because they're just putting
Yes.
CBD in everything. We would have CBD in this
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah.
And Crown Royal, salted caramel.
Yeah. Love Crown.
All right, so how I am like, fuck it. You know what? It's COVID times. My business closed. I'm online. I might as well just go even more online. How am I going to become a social media influencer? Oh, see? Juicing's popular. Do you ever get tired of having... Yes.
Still
yes.
trendy, only if you live in LA. Exactly.
Bonnie, so funny that you said that. Do I still get tired of, or do I get tired of being on social media? I woke up this morning and I actually messaged my friends group, and some of them are on here, being like, I do not want to go on a camera today. I don't want to go on a camera and teach a screen of yoga. And then all day I've been cranky. I've been really cranky, and I'm like, this is great. I might be a little extra bitchy for our live later, or I'll be a little more fun.
Yeah.
Just like cranky COVID world. And yeah, tired of being on social media. Like today, I did not want to look at stories. I did not want to scroll. I did not want to look at hashtags. Fuck. Megan and I's life, we're like, we do a post and we're like, what are you doing? Oh, hashtags.
There's been days where I've written like over 100 hashtags for multiple posts and things, and I'm just like billionth hashtag I had to come up with today.
Yeah, like, or what are you doing? I'm like, I'm doing hashtag marketing research.
I'm so cranky today.
You're cranky today? Is anyone else cranky today? I'm just like, ugh.
Jen's allowed to be cranky for sure.
What's my excuse?
I can't even imagine Jen cranky. I feel like Jen's still lovely when she's cranky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you get tired of being on social media?
I mean, I get tired of being on social media. I don't get tired of being on stories, I don't think. Because I've just stopped caring so much. Like, I'll do them in the morning without makeup.
Like watching other people's.
Yeah.
That's why you go to ones you like.
Yeah. I definitely have only a certain amount that I watch, or certain people that I watch.
Oh, hands down. You have to follow the influencers in the wild.
Oh, yes.
The social media account Influencers in the Wild. It's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like catching people to the extremes that people will go to get that candid, like, really good shot somewhere.
There's some really slutty ones too, where I'm like, wow, she really wanted to show off her ass.
Oh, the beach ones with the butt?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like, it goes back to the selfie. Isn't that kind of like how this shit all got...
Yeah. I think they said like Paris started the selfie too.
Yeah.
She's like the pioneer of this crazy world we're in now.
I'm talking about those like beach butt pictures.
Well, Kim K started those.
Because we all want to be them. We all want to be them.
Just we hate them. I wouldn't be upset if I was her.
Okay, but I want to go back to what Bonnie said. Like, I would want to do good shit. That's like, there's another account I really like. They're travel based. They're wellness traveled, and they always support a lot of sustainable products. And they're like doing all these partnerships right now with cottages in Ontario. It's like, oh, that's awesome. That's up my alley.
Yeah, I think you have to be picky if you want to be a good influencer. You have to be picky.
Oh, Bonnie needs a butt selfie school, and I'm going to give you the lesson.
We'll add that to our list of creation.
Have you ever been influenced by an influencer? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Influencer inception.
I want to be Ariel. She's my favorite. Her and her boyfriend, like, I just hate them. Okay, Bonnie, butt selfie lesson. How graphic are we going here? Are we going, like...
If we were Kat and Natalie, we would have already, like...
Should I just...
If you
like, are you sending someone a butt selfie, or are you trying to get a, like...
Because there's, like, a whole, like, twist
There's a whole
thing.
twist. You have to have a reach.
Like, we could do it.
And, okay, so quick, Gus is going to get pissed. You have to have your knees. Your knees have to be set a little bit wider.
PG-13.
Oh, PG-13.
Well, you're already there.
Well, I'm already here. Jeez. And then you take your phone and you have to kind of get it like down.
Yeah.
Gotta get the right angle for the butt.
Yeah.
And set a timer. 3 seconds, 10 seconds, you might get, you know.
Yeah. It's much easier if you do it against the mirror, too.
You have to have a shoulder.
Yeah, this is half the reason you do yoga. For good mobility, you gotta twist, a little hip raise.
Megan doesn't even need to try.
Yeah.
Megan's got the booty naturally.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so PG-13, work on the lumbar, the lower lumbar spine.
Yeah.
Gotta accentuate that.
And you have to have the pants that have like the good cut, like the pants that have the little, what's the
and then
seam?
see, if we were influencers here, we would say the name of the brand of the pant that works for us,
the cut.
that we're wearing right now. I'm wearing Lululemon pants right now.
Kittenish has some good lines with good cuts on them, if you're looking for those.
Yeah, the ones that kind of
Or
accentuate
the
the
butt.
butt.
Ruching at the top of the crack of the bump. That
Yeah,
seam
but if
line.
you're just taking like generally like a mirror picture, I'm almost 40. It's fine. It's fine.
No, more junk in the truck is
You
good.
know that side angle where you can show a little bit of.
Yeah. Hi, Lily. Nice to see you. Courtney. Link the pants in your leg to know it. Squats. Contour and leggings is key.
Yeah.
Sorry I'm late. No, happy you're here, Lily. It's great.
Hi everyone.
Yeah.
So we just had, if you just hopped on, we just did a little short, you can go back and watch the replay on it, a tutorial on how to get a nice ass shot.
It was requested.
Who knows, fuck, like,
We fulfill-
Victoria's Secret could sponsor me now.
You don't want Victoria's Secret to sponsor you.
Who do I want to sponsor me?
I was gonna say like Aerie ambassador. Aerie's.
Oh, Aerie is great.
The new Victoria's
And
Secret.
Aerie's great because they've been doing so much more showing so much more diverse bodies, and
Body
they're doing a lot of body positivity stuff. Good for them, right?
Yeah, I just ordered from them.
Again, we had this conversation last week. I have no idea how to order things online, so people just send me stuff. Send me things.
Yeah, that is another one. The other thing is, I realized, so I just did a deal this week. I did a deal
She got a deal this week.
with Food Fund, Food Fund Canada, and
Kelly's here, my
There's, like-
sister.
hey, there's just so much to remember. When you're an influencer, you have to remember, this is the thing, it's like when you have your own business, you know your mission, your brand, you can like talk about it easily. But when you're an influencer, and let's say you have like 50 different deals, you have to remember so many things about those companies.
Yeah, you need to know facts. You need to be in.
Yes. Like if you're a Fabletics ambassador, you know blah blah blah, but then you know have their makeup line and blah blah blah, and like that's just so much memory work. And you have to remember what you want them to say, and you have to say it. It's like a hard job. You're like an actress.
Oh, I don't know. Courtney just said like something about money,
Here, scroll down.
I was talking about this earlier with Megan.
Okay, but have you ever swiped up and then wondered why their ice machine was $900?
Okay,
Yeah.
this is another part about influencers
Or swiped up and wondered why a bathing suit is more than your kidney. Yeah.
and you're like, fuck that, and you're off the page right away.
No.
My biggest pet peeve about influencers sometimes, or like social media people, is when you go to their profile or they're like on the camera like, I'm gonna tell you right now how I earned. I can't even finish it.
I can't.
Okay, how I earned 6 figures in 3 months. Swipe up to find out. Like, fuck you. You did not earn 6 figures. I'm over here busting my ass,
Oh my God.
hustling out, like yoga classes every day, content, pictures every day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you how we earned 1,200 figures in 9 minutes. Swipe up. Join our pyramid scan now. I don't get it.
Or they're like,
I love I'm like yelling it at you guys because
or their
I'm
launches.
just so
Like they're like made this much money in an hour. I'm like, you mean you just worked the last 6 months on this launch, so you made that much money in 1 day? Like that's fine. But like, come on, you didn't make it in 1 hour. You just spent the last 6 months working on that income.
I also wonder like how many people they have working under them, with them, for them. Is this like a speech they're supposed to say? Like, here's your script.
Yeah.
This is what you're supposed to say. Like, there's this weird balance on social media of where we try and do things organically. So we try and get genuine followers, genuine audience. We produce genuine content. I'm not about to come on here and be like, in Fine Feather, serving global clients, become an online In Fine Feather teacher by doing this 6 easy step training. not doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We don't even use the word yogi, really.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, ours, we're just be real.
Thanks for hearing my intense rant on that one, everyone. I was really pissed off for a second there. Because we then, on social media, you all do it. You all do it. When you see a post that you're like, ew. To the face, ew. Send it to May. Like, we're all little bitches, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I'm like, May, come on, really? How are they at this location? How does she have this boyfriend? How does she...
Yeah.
Who gets to cook meals like that every day?
It's too perfect.
It's too perfect. But social media... And people think our lives look pretty perfect on social media. Maybe. Like, Gus looks adorable.
Yeah, Toby's great until you try and take him for a walk where there's too many small dogs present.
Yeah. Social media is... It's our highlight reel.
Yeah,
Were we talking
point.
about that in our training?
Yeah, it's all highlight reel. Think about that for social media influencers too. It's like their full-time job to make their world look. Like, think about the interior design influencers. Their houses look like spectacular. Or they'll have white couches, but they have like 5 dogs.
Do you want a little bit more?
Yes, please.
Okay.
But they have white couches and white blankets, but they have 5 dogs and 4 kids.
There's no way their house is that clean.
Right? But they always look that clean. It's awful. Okay, guys, share your favorite. Oh, it's in my bag, I think. Your favorite influencers. So Birds Papaya.
Yeah, she's cool.
Cat Nat. I mean, Ariel is a model, but she's also an influencer. Oh, all the Bachelorette people. Bachelorette people. They go on the show, they get off and they're influencers. They're like waiting for Fabletics to call them and like the vitamin people to call them. Like, that's what they're counting on.
Just a topper.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
The vitamin people, Fabletics, like, we're like top brands that do a lot of deals. Like Ritual Vitamins. I'm trying to think what else.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Mine, see, like, I'm always been so...
Oh, Mindy, yeah. She's an actress, but she's also an influencer. At least you know where most of her money comes from. It's clearly her.
I've been so, like, locally community focused. That, like, I got good, like, local hookups. Because I was, like, born and raised Hamiltonian. And I'm, like, you know, in a Hammertown girl.
Jen needs more, too.
Need more...
Topper.
Oh. I hope the lid's on this.
Yeah. That's for you.
That's for you, Jen. Jen, I'm so happy you can drink again, too.
I know. What else do you like about influencers?
I'm surprised no one sent me a new lip shade yet.
A new lip shade.
A new lip shade. And I keep going on. Okay, so on my social media personally, I do like little hints, little drops.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm looking for a new skincare regime. Got any suggestions?
Yeah.
Like, that's for, like, engagement also. So if people, like, oh, the other day I posted about sports bras. It's not because I wanted to go out and fucking buy one. I wanted someone to send me one. Like, wishful thinking. I'm just going to put it out there into the Instagram universe and it's going to work. It's going to land somewhere someday.
Yeah.
Someone's going to see what I'm doing.
But there's a strategy to get in the game. So you gotta, like, tag everybody and everything you know.
Yeah.
Like, we'll post a picture and I'm, like, tagging my shoes, my pants, my necklace,
where I get all
mitts,
this stuff from.
Everything. The place I am, all the local places around it. You just tag everything and everything.
The street I'm on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I've been trying with IFF Discover. Okay, so this is super exciting. Goals, everyone. New Year's goals. I'll share one with you now. With IFF Discover, it's like through Infine Feather Yoga. We did a tour around Ontario, and we got a bunch of sponsorships for it, which was, like, exciting. Like, food,
That's kind of what prompted your
journey into it.
your education about influencers.
Like, if you just ask people, and you tell them why, they might give you shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting. So, this year, I want to get, like, a couple more, like, travel sponsorships. So, I need to go snowboarding to look really winter cool. It's not for me personally, because I'm actually terrified I'm going to break my fucking leg. It's for the gram. You want to go snowmobiling?
Yes.
So if you guys know anyone who can take us adventurous...
I was actually so excited to post my dirt bike photo today because I'm like, I can finally tag all the dirt bike companies.
Yeah.
I was like, please send me product. Please send me cool things.
Go to Megan's profile. She dirt bikes.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So I've just been following.
No one knows it.
No,
It's our secret.
Yeah, it's been our secret. So I just follow all these dirt bike accounts and dirt bike companies, and they're like, who's this random healthy girl who works out following us? Nobody gets it.
Get a toboggan.
Or girl.
That could be cute. See, I say that could be cute because I'm not like, oh wow, that sounds like so much fun. I'm sure it would be fun, but I'm like, think about the content.
Yeah.
Think about the pictures we could get.
It's like we had that fluffy snowfall a couple weeks ago, and right away we
called each other.
Contenting.
Snow's out. What are you wearing?
Get your layers on.
What boots are you wearing? What hat? Do we look together? Do we match?
Yeah, no, we were like, you wear your solid boots so you can tag them, and I'll wear my new ones so I can tag them, and we'll wear this so we can tag them.
Yeah, oh, and then make sure as I'm getting a walking photo, you get the bottom of my boot.
Yeah, and catch the logo.
You catch the logo.
We laugh about it, but like this is really how we are.
And this is sometimes why the only person, no, I love all of you who are on here right now, but sometimes doing things with Megan is easy because we get how, like, we just get it. We get that this is towards a larger goal. It's like kind of work. It's like, okay, we're going to go for a walk. We're going to spend the first 20 minutes getting these pictures.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, did we get this? Did we get that? And then we're like, okay, that work is done. So I guess when you're self-employed, you never fucking stop.
No. But we have, because we started hiking and doing a lot of that stuff this summer, it just kind of came naturally. We're like the first half of the hike, we got all the content that we wanted, and then just phones went away naturally, and the rest of the time is just, fun and talking, whatever, enjoying.
Because, like, I know that, do we get tired of social media, or being on your phone all the time is just naturally draining, for sure. So, a little Emerge mentoring tip for you, content bulk. Take all your pictures, get all your videos, get all your stories, and then be present in the time that you're in, and then do it all later.
Like the number of stories that we've pre-filmed, and then I put all the stickers and all the junk on them later.
Like, you are exhausting me. It's tiring.
Influencer life isn't for everybody.
It's not for everyone. There's often times, especially during COVID, where I'm like, man, should I just get a fucking job?
Yeah. Right?
Like, should I just quit all this? It's try being inside my mind. Yeah. It's exhausting.
I'm like, I could just move home. I should just move home and I wouldn't have to work at all.
Yeah.
Nope.
Like, but then I'm like, what job would take me? What am I qualified for? I'm too unmanageable. I don't think I'd let anyone manage me. I'd be like, the boss would tell me something and I'd be like, that's an awful idea. Do you want to know why? This is how you could do it better.
Sometimes you're just born to
I'm unmanageable.
Make your own rules.
And that's why I'm not in a relationship. Yeah, being self-employed is a lot of work because you're constantly like reaching to different things and trying to see what will work, what will stick, what will land.
Yeah. A lot of influencers are, not all of them, but half of them are self-employed, which is why they have the freedom to do that kind of stuff, which is helpful. And then the other half of them are still working 9-to-5 jobs, which is interesting. Like, anybody can be an influencer.
Oh my gosh, and with TikTok now, I don't have TikTok, and neither does Megan. Because, like, talking about being tired on social media, like, it's just another outlet that we don't want to dive into. And my sister has TikTok, so my sister sends me things. What did Courtney say?
Hi, my name is Lena. My strength is Instagram influencer. Please hire me.
I'll do it for you. Hi, my name's Helena McKinney, Instagram influencer. Please hire me to sell your shit. So, yeah. TikTok, that's a whole other world. So my nieces and nephews are like 16, 17, 18. Holy shit, that's a whole other ball game of like new, like you're probably even out of that game. The people they know on TikTok for doing nothing. Like, I think they're just like, you can almost go online right now because everyone's just watching stuff online. You can go online.
TikTok famous.
And like make armpit wedgie fart noises and you would have 2 million views for doing nothing. I'm sure someone would literally watch.
Oh, yeah.
If I did like an armpit
It's not my kind of humor, but somebody
or
would.
like, you know, the one with the leg. Again, my brother taught me that.
Yeah.
You didn't have brothers.
No, thank God.
Don't get it. It's always pretty gross. It's gross. Boys are always gross. And like, it's just a whole new other online vortex. And that's even like, what's that other one? The fans only or OnlyFans?
Oh,
what's it called?
I think it's fans only.
See, how much do we know? OnlyFans? Fans only? Fans only? Someone comment and tell me what the fuck it's called again.
Yeah. It's a tricky one.
Could get paid for that too.
Yeah, we could do that. That's like the dark side of influencing. Fans only?
Thought about it when I had to pay off my student loan still.
Fans only fans.
I don't know. That's the other thing. If you get really super tired from social media, we cut ourselves off at some point. Or like you have to stop. You just have to like not be in and on everything all the time.
Yeah. Only fans, Bonnie said.
Only
I'm glad
fans.
Bonnie knows. So we don't.
And I'm just like, it's algorithms. Ooh, love or hate.
Good one for it. Only fans danger.
Algorithms are interesting because they're uncontrollable. Did anyone watch the documentary on Netflix called The Social Dilemma?
I didn't. I know everybody and their mother watched it, but I was like, I can't.
Well, it's because the algorithms are out of our control. Because like you could create a system. I
kind of love them. It's kind of like a game because I'm like, oh, the algorithms are changing. Now what? And you get to
what's trending.
Yeah, and I think it keeps our jobs as having a social media presence or running a business through social media interesting, because it's like, oh, this is working, or you do a training and you find out that this type of content's working. So like there's, you guys think if you go to my personal, I'm posting like funny memes now or like quotes.
It looks different.
Like there's a strategy behind that. I did it because I did a training and I know X, Y, and Z because it fits into the algorithm this way, and I did it and it's working. So it's like a game. I'm like, I won the game because I look at the insights and I'm like, holy shit, this is working, and it's amazing. So I love an algorithm.
Well, we have business accounts, so it means that you can go into the back end of your Instagram and see actually who's seeing your shit. You can even see down to, this is where like some people might get creeped out by the privacy on it, but I find it's information, and I like information. You can see like down to the age range, gender, location. So for me, when I go into my back end, and like since I've been trying to be more of like a Infine Feather yoga global reach, and I see that I now have people following Infine Feather that are from California, the UK, more in the West Coast, more in Montreal. I'm like, okay, shit, my shit's working. My hashtags are working. My location tags are working. It's information that I find helpful. And I'm like, I don't care about privacy laws. If someone wants to watch me take a poop on the toilet while I'm scrolling, like I don't really care. I do and I don't. That's a whole other conversation. That we will probably all have different opinions on. I'm like, if people want to track my location, maybe they'll save my life one day. Maybe if I'm hiking with Megan and we both fall off a cliff, but they can track my last Instagram story location, maybe they'll find me and I won't die. I also
just think of like, it's like for a higher mission. Like I post, like not because I'm like, oh, look how many, like look at the workout I did. I post it with the intent to inspire other people to work out. So I think on all of our accounts, the point is to build community, to inspire people, to like teach something, to bring value. You know, like our accounts aren't just like, you know, ass selfies, you know? So.
But maybe mine should be now that I have the, if you just hopped on earlier, I actually got up and did it.
Yeah, you did.
That'll never.
Cat and Nat would be proud.
Cat and Nat would be proud. Cat and Nat on their Instagram the other day like pulled up their pants and gave themselves camel toes. I'm like, I don't know if I'm that bold. I am not that.
You're like one notch below that.
We'll get there.
Pretty high, but.
We'll get there.
I'm like 10 notches below that.
Well, you did a little.
Yeah.
Pop, 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 pop.
That's not embarrassing. I'm like proud of that.
And also like Megan and I counterbalance each other very well when it comes to like back to algorithms. Megan will like watch some sort of social media thing and then like come back and tell me, oh, this is what's kind of like hot and trending right now, or this has changed. They've noticed that like a pattern in what's interesting, and I'm like, I guess I never. If you asked me again like a year ago if this is how my business would be operating, but it's like you either adapt or you die.
Yeah.
So I'm a growth mindset kind of person. Like I'm like, okay, give it to me.
Like
I'll
Reels
figure it out.
have changed.
Reels, oh my god, Instagram has changed more in 1 year than any other app.
They're smart.
Ever.
Yeah, but even like the way you do
taught me
Reels
that.
is like the first initial wave of Reels and the trends around Reels have changed even since. And it's like you have to get on board fast. And that's the other thing about influencers is they have to be aware of this because they want to make sure that their content gets sent out and spread effectively.
Ooh, I got a great question. What is your like, okay, let's put it out there. Most ideal, I already know your answer. I think I already know your answer. Most ideal, like influencer sponsorship.
Um,
I hope I read her mind.
most ideal.
Like if you could, especially in the summer, think summer. I just like pushed her a little bit.
One?
If you could have someone sponsor you in the summer, I want to like close your eyes and plug your ears.
Plug my ears?
Yeah, because I'm going to tell them so you don't know.
I'm going to hear it.
Shh. No, you won't.
Okay, I'll talk at the same time.
I think that she wants to be sponsored
Oh, God.
by Corona. By Corona. Okay.
Well, I mean, I have a few different ones. Outside?
Summertime.
Well, I think, like, is it alcohol? Or bathing suits?
Should I give her one more hint? We were, no, like, I just want you to see I just want to see what you say.
My ideal for a summertime sponsorship?
We were pretty inspired by some.
I also said I would like to get sponsored by, like, Boots and Hearts Music Festival, so I didn't have to pay for my ticket.
That would be great. You could be like the ambassador,
Yeah,
like, you
do
know,
all the
like
stories.
you'd be like the Boots and Hearts queen.
Yeah. Kit Moore would propose to me.
Carolyn's on, my cousin. Carolyn's been to Boots and Hearts.
Oh,
Hi, honey bunny.
Ever. I don't know, bathing suits are nice. What
We
you
were
think?
inspired by some of their videos.
By some of their videos.
Like, pretty inspired. Not Kip Moore.
Oh, Coors Light. No, not Coors Light. Corona! I don't know why I thought Coors Light. Well, because they're doing deals right now in the world. Obviously, Corona. Their
Corona.
deal, okay, and they did like
Go
videos.
to the Corona. When we were doing the IFF Discover tour, we were watching their adventure videos.
Yeah, we were like showing Bob and Jackie, like, so this is what we
what
want to
I'm
create. And they're like,
We don't have this production value. We're working
yeah,
off
but, like,
our.
this is the essence. This is the essence of vibe we want to create.
They were so good, and then that led us into finding a lot of more other travel accounts because it gave you a feeling.
And when she said yes to alcohol, like that clearly was alcohol.
It was, but I wanted to
that.
see if you would have gone that way. You were like trying to get sponsored by Corona.
Oh yeah, and well, I had that. We got that huge case of Corona. We made a stop, got a huge case, and I like had it over my head, filmed it. I'm like, come on.
And there's nothing like a lime in a Corona in the summer.
Oh, it's so good.
Okay, so let's like really wrap up our social media influencer topic by saying, okay, so you said yours Corona. Airstream.
Oh yeah.
Airstream and a truck. Like I want like, you know, the package deal, like give me a truck, give me an Airstream.
And put my dirt bike in the truck bed.
Absolutely.
And then we're set.
Absolutely. Like I think that we'd be an amazing. Can you see us right now? Me fucking Airstreaming it, Megan dirt biking it.
Yeah.
And then I'll like start a fire while Megan's dirt biking, then she'll come back.
We're not some Coronas.
We're not a couple. Just to clear that up in case you don't know us formally, we're just best friends.
Just best friends. We know each other really well.
Yeah. And so we're down for any adventure sponsorships that you might be able to, you know, or if you find those inspiring, like videos that give you the tingles of like, wow, that's the essence. Yeah. Send them to us. We love that type of inspiration.
Yeah. We have I have a whole saved collection on Instagram.
And now that we've said these things out loud,
manifestation.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
We'll be influencers. But I feel like everything, we'll do it our way.
Oh, there's one more account that I think you guys should check out that I think is pretty funny. She does like an influencer lingo.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what did I'm on our own live. Didn't mean to do that. It just popped up. Wow. Okay, that's tripping me out. Yeah, I think it does like a tiny bit. See, it looks like Helena Hamel joint. The Daily Tay? Taylor? The Daily Tay?
Daily Tay.
Oh my gosh, she's got a new one. That's a new character. People who create characters, love them.
Yeah, there's a funny one.
Alright, so it's the... Just show you. She's funny. Influencer lingo. Hey guys, just hopped on here really quick.
Want to show you my new candles I got? My
drinks. Scarf.
Yeah, she's very funny.
She's pretty funny. Do you have any other ones that you really like, enjoy? Oh, I don't know if he's an influencer. He's just funny, that guy that you just shared with me. We'll talk about it after, because it's a dude.
Yeah. He's on he's
TikTok.
not an influencer. He's just a random dude.
But he's pretty funny.
He's really funny. I can't remember his name.
Hi, Miles. Nice to see you, cuz.
Yeah. So as you guys share any of your funny influencers or just influencers in general that you appreciate.
We would even love it if through our Emerge mentoring page, if we've been enjoying, like I created like a sisters group, and then I created we have a friends group. And there's nothing like waking up in the morning to like the funniest influencer videos or just like funny memes or funny things like that. Please send them our way. I know that we could all benefit from like a little bit of extra
We
joy.
should send it to our Emerge. Our Emerge members have an Insta chat. We should send some funny ones in there too.
Oh yeah,
like
all
some
day.
Business funny ones.
Because things are, you know, world's looking a little heavy. That's why we want to hop on Friday nights and just give you a light, real-time conversation with some music, a beverage, and I hope you enjoyed my butt selfie.
Yeah, our butt selfie. It's a quick lesson there. What else? And then next week, so next Monday, if you are new, the beginning of every week, we kind of share 2 different options of what we're going to talk about, and then you guys can vote throughout the week, and then whatever is most popular is what we talk about.
Yeah, I love that you guys vote because we have a lot of... When Megan and I hang out together alone solo time, we have a lot of really funny conversations. We're like, oh shit, I wish this was being recorded. Now, it officially is, and it's out there in the universe for all of you.
Yeah, and you guys get to hang out with us.
Oh, Carolyn calls it a belfie. Is that what I see?
Oh, can't wait to have a beverage with you guys.
I know. We'll be able to...
Yeah.
Megan and I have joined households because we are single, alone, together.
Single together.
Single,
yeah,
alone.
but we can just work forever.
Work forever. Actually, before we even went on this live, we're like... we were also late because we were just like, we just banged out a new project. We had 30 minutes and we're like, oh, fuck it. Let's just, you do that.
Are you doing this? I'm doing this. I'm doing this. This is done. Do you do this? This is done.
Wrote the description, emailed it to you, send me that picture, link tree it, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. And we're like launching it on Monday. We're like, whoever sees it, they're going to get it in early.
It's done, yeah, it's out.
So, you know. Just whatever works.
I hope you all have gotten some very valuable tips on how to become social media influencers. Hate them if you want to. We all want free shit.
Yeah.
If you got free shit, share the wealth.
Share the wealth.
If you get excessive free stuff,
yes.
Like, you know,
discount. We should talk about codes. Send us your codes. We want your codes.
Yeah.
Discounts.
Yeah. But don't make me create an account for myself. I hate doing that. I can't remember a password for the life of me.
Bye,
Miss
guys.
you too, Jen.
We'll see you next week.
Butt selfies.
Bye bye.
I love you all.